This is the Conservative Czar, November 30th, 2016. Unfortunately, I'm going to pick on Megyn Kelly again. She continues to just be, she gets ideas in her head which are wrong, and she continues the wrong thought. It's sometimes embarrassing. And one of the things that came up a day ago was this idea that she was criticizing Donald Trump for saying, hey, if there weren't 2 million illegal votes, I would have won the popular vote. And she comes out categorically and says, well, that's a lie. You don't have evidence for it. And she repeated this in an attack on a spokesman for Donald Trump. And this is wrong, okay? This is absolutely wrong. Whether it's 2 million or not is not the issue. Could it be 2 million? You bet it could, because no one has checked this out, period. In California, just give you an example. In California, you register to get elected with no ID, okay? You vote with no ID, okay? In that environment where no one has checked for years who's on the voting rolls, is it not reasonable to assume that there is fraud in the election? We don't know how much there is because no one has checked. And if one were to, there's absolutely, it is an absolute fact that there's fraud in the elections, that there are people voting who are illegal, who shouldn't be voting, who are not citizens that are voting. There's fraud of multiple, we know this for a fact. Well, I'll agree in this general principle that we don't know the exact amount. The reason we don't know, and this is why Megyn Kelly is wrong, is because no one has checked it. Who checks in California? The Democratic Party checks. Oh, we're checking it. It isn't real. And Megyn Kelly believes this. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay? We know there's fraud. We don't know how much exactly it is, but we know it's significant. It's like a murder trial with no body. There's circumstantial evidence that is all around us. And it is circumstantial first because of the system. When no one is checking who is on the rolls, you know there's going to be fraud, period and absolute. Okay? And then the state of California says, well, there isn't a lot. Barack Obama says it isn't significant. That was the exact word he used. What is significant? What does that mean? We need to get to the bottom of electoral fraud, okay? And what Donald Trump has to do here is appoint a special prosecutor to examine the misuse of elections throughout the United States and come to a determination as to how bad the situation is. A special prosecutor is a prosecutor. He's looking for crime. As looking for crime, he can one of his tasks can be look at the general lay of the land, tell us how significant it is. What is the number? Not exact number, but a round number. And this isn't the Democratic Party telling us this. This isn't the Republican Party. It's a special prosecutor. This is a serious, serious thing. It needs to be looked at. And for Megyn Kelly to say that we don't have evidence for this is absolutely wrong. It's another reason why she's the most overrated journalist that I know. Okay, she's just wrong. We need a special prosecutor to get to the bottom of this. Donald Trump needs to do this. This is the Conservative Czar. See you next time.